ETH on life support, but still alive. Okay. On life support, but still alive. So here's what I'm looking at on ETH. Let's get the fixed volume profile. So here's what I'm seeing on ETH. Let's do fixed range. We'll go from the bear market low to today. Okay. So as you can see, the major demand zone that I have drawn out from the bear market is right here. Okay. So from this consolidation across. So here's what we're looking at. Here's our naked point of control. Here's the major volume. Here was where most buying and selling was taking place, right at $1,600. Okay. Notice how the bottom of this demand zone is where ETH is holding right now. Okay. Let's go into a lower time frame. Okay. This is where you need to start. This is where you get confirmation on what move is taking place. Okay. This could be a deviation, right? Bear trap. Scare people, get them to capitulate, get them to sell down here before making a move back up higher, which is possible. Okay. And I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. The issue is as you see on the volume, this price nuked down to $1,400 and you get this huge volume to come in to try to save price and catch it and swoop it back up. Okay. Same here. Price nuked down to $1,380. Get a bunch of volume to come in and actually turned it green. So they saved the price again. Okay. So they're trying to save price here. Makes sense why they're trying to save it right here. Why? Well, because if you lose this demand zone that I've had drawn out for weeks now, if you lose this demand zone from the bear market reaccumulation up in here, you're looking at a $1,200 to $1,000 ETH is going to be your next level. Okay. ETH is nuking to $1,000. That just is what it is. And you're going to have to replay it from there. Okay. So what you can do here is you can hedge against downside. And what you should have done this morning, which is what I did. And I was talking about this in the private Discord. Play is gone now though, but I shorted the top of this pump, hedging for more downside. So if we do get another move down on ETH, which is possible, we get that final capitulation down to the bear market lows. You short ETH up in here off of this pump, this news pump, and then look what happens. You get a full retrace as we expected. Full retrace of the pump, and look what we're doing. We're going to try to start attacking these lows again. If we attack these lows on ETH again, you're coming down to $1,000 ETH. That's just what it is. That just is what it is. You're getting ETH down to $1,000, $1,100. That's just where you're coming. Okay. This is the last line in the sand before another huge nuke. Okay. This just is what it is. You have to play it that way. These are the levels. So we have to play the levels. If ETH holds here, which again, it can, you just got to watch. If it holds here and we get a good close and we can start to curl back up, okay, we're good. What's the level that we're looking for? This one right here. I see ETH back above $1,800 and a reclaim of this huge macro range. And we're up above $1,800, like right here, this demand zone. Okay. Right up in here. If we can reclaim the range, I'm bullish on ETH again. That's what I'm looking for. $1,800 reclaim. Okay. Because the macro range on ETH is this one right here. Between 1756 and $4,100 where we rejected twice. Okay. So you got to reclaim this macro range and this be a deviation of the range. This is a deviation, bear trap, right? Get people to capitulate, bear trap. Reclaim 1,800 on the retest of the bottom of this range. Bang, we're fucking ripping. Okay. That's what we're looking at. But in the meantime, you have to be honest and say, well, ETH does not look good here. Okay. This is the last line in the sand. You cannot lose these lows. You lose these lows, you're seeing $1,000 ETH. Okay. But reclaim of 1800 in the macro range, love it. Okay. And here's the thing. Some people think that they need to catch the absolute Pico low, absolute Pico top to be able to make money. That's not the idea. You can hedge for downside at these lows and hedge for more downside. And let's say that more downside doesn't come and you end up having to buy back in at 1800, a little bit higher on ETH. It's okay. It's worth it because it's a hedge. Okay. Hedges cost money, but is it a positive ROI move? Is it a positive? What's the word called? EV. Is it a positive expected value? Positive EV play. Even though you're hedging for more downside here, for example, like I am, I'm hedging for downside here just in case. And let's say you get a reclaim and you have to buy back up higher on this $1,800 reclaim, that confirmation that we're bullish again. That's okay, because even though you maybe bought a little bit higher than the absolute Pico low and you lose out on a little bit of profit, that's fine, because just to move back to the range highs on ETH is over a 2x. If you're in beta like the boys club, it's going to be a 6x, a 7x, an 8x on Andy and Wolf. Even if you buy back up on this range reclaim instead of buying right here at the Pico lows, that's okay. And if we do rip back to range all-time highs, in my opinion, this will be the third tap of the range high. I think we go to new all-time highs anyways. So, even a $6,000 ETH